Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am now here with Martin Bradley, the Group CFO of Dulsco Group. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
For those who don't know, let's start with an easy-ish question.
Okay.
What is Dulsco Group? What do you do?
Okay, so Dulsco Group is a 90-year-old company. It was formed in 1935 on the banks of the creek, so we're actually older than the country of the UAE itself.
Wow.
Right? So we are one of the oldest companies in the region. And what we do is actually we supply manpower across this region, we provide integrated waste management solutions across this region, and we also have a professional staffing business and a technical oil and gas manpower supply business in the UK and Scotland, and that serves over 75 countries worldwide. The name Dulsco actually stands for Dubai Labour Supply Company, and it's based on the foundation of providing labour services in the UAE, and was one of the companies that really has helped the UAE grow and develop over the last 90 years.
So you guys provide quite a bit of solutions and services in quite a vast range at that. What are some of the challenges that come with running a business like this?
Well, we have 20,000 employees.
Ooh.
So it's about deploying and scheduling people. It's about trying to make sure that you don't have anyone idle. And when you've got 20,000 people, that is a huge challenge, right? It's also it's a logistical challenge because you're moving people. They're all at our customer sites, and we have over 3,000 customers. So you're moving 20,000 people in 7 different emirates across different companies through our transportation. So we've got buses, we've got roads. We also provide with our waste business, we collect waste. So we have vehicles on the road going around communities and collecting waste, and you're trying to maximise the vehicle load as you're doing this. And then you've got the treatment of waste. So you've got the vehicles all then going to different locations in the UAE to treat and dispose of the waste. So you have a huge logistical operational challenge, just from an operational perspective, but the business is so large that's really one of the major elements of the challenge on the business.
So then as the CFO, what are your top priorities in overcoming these logistical challenges?
So we've actually just we've completed phase 1 of a digital transformation project to bring in Oracle Fusion, and there's a number of advantages in why we've done that. But if I say that the focus has been around automation, so automation of rostering and scheduling and deployment of people. So again, with the 20,000 people, there's a solution through Oracle where that automates that for us. It takes away the bias from myself or yourself wanting to roster your friends in priority of other people, and it makes sure everyone is rostered as much as possible. And it uses algorithms in AI to build the roster patterns and the deployment schedules. The same thing happens for the vehicles when it's collecting waste. We have 10,000, 20,000 more than that bins across the UAE, and there are automated routes. The most automated way to optimize fuel efficiency, vehicle collection capacity, and collect waste from different routes, from different bins, and that's all using Oracle technologies.
Wow, so let's dive into that a little bit. I'm hearing operational efficiency and automation is the name of the game. How are Oracle Fusion Cloud applications helping you achieve this?
So, I mean, I've given you an example there of the operational part of the business, but I'll even just go as simple as the finance, because obviously I'm the CFO.
Right.
We had a legacy system, over 26 different apps that were made in-house.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we had one major brand, which was our financial system. But it only provided limited options and limited service to us. All these other apps were built in-house by our IT team to meet demands and challenges, whether it's billing, scheduling, deployment, rostering, anything and everything, because solutions didn't exist back in like the 90s or the 80s.
Right.
So they were designed. Now the challenge with that comes when you've got 26 apps that don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do very similar things. And so you have multiple teams doing very, very similar and very much Passover jobs and connected jobs. And you move to Oracle and you simplify it. And I'll give you one simple example which comes out of this process, which is procure to pay cycle. So Oracle has procure to receipt and it has invoice to pay. That's a linear, integrated, automated process, and it's one system. It's a single source of truth, and it has a massive advantage, which we obviously take advantage of. And that's just a simple process.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I want to hear about what are all the applications then. You gave us an example of one of these processes, but what are the Fusion Cloud applications you're using, and how do they all work together? How does that help you overcome that, the 26 separate, disparate systems that weren't speaking to each other?
I mean, it's a great question because there's so much in it. We use an app called OTM, and that's essentially doing all of our route managing, route planning for our business. It's working purposely for our integrated waste management vehicles, and it will also be used for our workforce vehicles, because we've got a fleet of over 300 buses that bus people every day to different locations.
OTM is transportation management.
Yes, right. So there's a number of things we do there. We have an Oracle developed solution called Workforce Scheduler, and Workforce Scheduler, it was used by I think it was the UK government or the UK councils, and we saw this as a great opportunity for us because it was about manpower deployment and controlling and managing manpower, geofencing for example, and having online approvals of timesheets, something that's alien to my business before now. So you have customer engagement and customer interactions, and this Workforce Scheduler then automates deployment, scheduling and rostering. So these two apps are phenomenally powerful. And one of the reasons that we ultimately chose Oracle.
Right. So you guys work on, I'm hearing HCM, I'm hearing ERP, OTM, SCM. Do you guys use CX?
Yes.
So you're all of these different Fusion Cloud applications. What benefits has Dulsco realized working on an integrated cloud platform like this?
So great question. I for myself, when we started this journey, I was the only one in the whole company that had knowledge of end-to-end ERP integration. And this is 20,000 people, and I'm trying to do this transformation, and it was a massive challenge for us.
Not easy.
So I mean, it's been a great experience. And it's trying to get people to understand the simplicities of integration. I get it, I understand it, the guys in Oracle get it, but there's a team of people that don't. So there are just so many changes and challenges that we have to go through, and we've had to go through to reach there. But the end-to-end has just been a fantastic thing for us.
I can imagine, especially like you said, going from 26 different applications to an all integrated, all under one umbrella. That's a big gain there. Okay, final question here. Couldn't let you leave without asking about AI. How do you plan, or how are you leveraging AI within Oracle Fusion Cloud applications?
So we're using a chatbot just now, and the chatbot's obviously using AI technology. We are seeing, and that's again a big game changer for us from these 26 home-built apps. It's phenomenal, it's great, and it's giving us answers and solutions that is not involving people's time, and so it's generative AI, and it's doing a great job for us at the moment. And we see potential AI advantages in waste management. So we're talking about visual aids. So we're looking at in terms of identifying whether bins are full or empty, and using different technologies. And this is not today, but we're seeing opportunities for innovation in these fields as one other area. And we're also using AI. So we're using it in the credit control system as a specific example for finance, where you're trying to assess someone's credit worthiness, and that's through continually working with them. So we're providing you with services, and you're paying me, then you're not paying me, and your credit rating all uses AI technology today that's inbuilt in Oracle to then churn out a new rating based upon your own performance. So it's even it's not involving a human intervention to say, does this look good, and normally it was a judgmental, but it's giving you an indicator, and it's giving you the suggestion, which is great. It's a big improvement for us.
Well, that's some great benefits. Thank you so much for sharing all of that with us, and thanks for being with us here at Cloud World Tour Dubai.
My pleasure.